Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my first leaderboard for Miss International 2025. Welcome. So this is our very first leaderboard for Miss International 2025. Miss International 2025 will happen on November 27, 2025 in Japan, where the winner, of course, will be crowning her successor. And as of the moment, there are a lot of candidates that has already been confirmed with so many strong candidates. And I'm so excited for this batch as I was making my first list of leaderboards. So all of this are based on first impression and advantage to the ladies that I have followed before already, because I already have a clear idea on their performances. But for making sure that everyone is giving a fair chance in making the leaderboard, I was able to research on each of them, watch their performances, and base everything on what they have posted and what I have read online about them as well. So here are my current top 15 favorites for my first leaderboard, and let's begin. Starting with my number 15, Guatemala. Hilda Gutierrez. This is probably the biggest shot of Guatemala in order to bring their country back in the semifinals. The last time that they placed was in 1993. And this year, Hilda screams potentials to me. I think she looked wonderful during her coronation. I love the softness of her styling and looks. And her photos were just impressive. She's also working on her catwalk as well, based on the video that she has posted, because it would be historic if ever she'll make it this year. So I am so amazed and impressed with what I've seen so far from Guatemala, and I really hope that she continues that, and hoping that she will be coming to Japan super prepared. Number 14 goes to Tanzania. 𝐿𝐼𝐍𝐄𝐑𝐍𝐀. Tanzania is a returning country at Miss International. They are represented this year by 𝐿𝐼𝐍𝐄𝐑𝐍𝐀, who is 23 years old, and she is studying road and railway transport logistics management, and she is a fluent English speaker. She is also one of the beauties from Africa this year. I love her modelist features, and she looked extremely stunning in this ground photo shoot that they have uploaded. Even in her candid shots, oh my gosh, she looked stunning. She is surely coming as a favorite this year. Number 13, Turkey. Ayse Sena Seref. She's 26 years old and she's got a degree in international relations and currently pursuing her master's degree as well. She is one of the promising candidates this year that might pull a potential surprise in the list. I love her beauty because she has that elegance and charm, and although Turkey is not a big country, not a big pageant country, as long as she would come to Japan fully prepped in terms of styling, wardrobe, and most importantly when it comes to her performances, I believe she can possibly make it through. I have seen her updates doing social works and immersing herself into the Japanese culture, which I believe is truly commendable. Number 12, Canada. Rachel Mergel. Canada previously represented her country at Miss Supranational. It is such an impressive surprise to see her on stage once again, and honestly, I felt like Miss International would be a great stage for her to showcase herself once more. She looks stunning and sweet, and I believe that everything about her aura is perfect for Miss International, the mold of Miss International. Beauty-wise and performance-wise, I would easily consider her as one of my favorites for now. Number 11, the Czech Republic. Simona Procházková. Czech Republic is a model and is in the field of marketing. I would say that she is one of the prettiest faces that we have this year. Since she's a model, I have seen her walk and she's good. And she registers so beautifully in photos, in videos. But my concern for her for now is that she is giving more of that modelesque vibe than a beauty queen. I would love for her to hopefully give us a merge of two, or this time to lean more on giving us that beauty queen vibes. I think if she could be able to do that, she will be a serious threat to do really well. Number 10, Netherlands, Serena Darder. Serena is a familiar face to us because she has represented her country at Miss Supranational and Miss Charm, and now Miss International. I have to commend her and the team because when she competed at Miss Cosmo, I was stunned at her improvement in terms of styling and presentation and performance. This time, I think her beauty is very Miss International, and I am hoping that she will elevate the performances that she gave even more. Also, I love her recent photo, the one that I'm using right now, because she still maintained that angelic features, but more mature and well styled in a very good way, because I personally wasn't a fan of her teen-ish look when she was at Miss Supranational. This time, she is coming better and stronger. Number 9, Namibia. 𝐌𝐍𝐶𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐍𝐀𝐍. Namibia is returning to Miss International as well. The last time that they have competed was in 2012, and they placed that time with Paulina Malulu, I believe, in the top 12. 𝐌𝐍𝐶𝐓𝐄𝐑𝐍𝐀 is supposed to go to Miss Earth this year, but they managed to change something, and now she's going to Miss International instead. I think it is a great choice because not only that Namibia is making a comeback, but Namibia is coming back with a bang because she is incredibly gorgeous. She looked amazing. I love her personality in the videos and photos that I've seen, and I'm so excited for her because given the right preparation, she actually might be a spoiler in the top 5. Number 8 goes to Dominican Republic. Anita Maspons. Currently, Dominican Republic has 3 years of straight placement, which I believe they can continue. I really like her beauty. I love her soft features and her look during her crowning moment, and I think it was one of her best looks that I've seen from hers. Recently, she's been very busy doing activities which embraces the Japanese culture, and she looked great in majority of her recent updates, so I can't wait to see more. Number 7, Ecuador. Eunice Rivadeneira. Ecuador's last placement was in 2018. This year, Eunice is representing Ecuador, and she is a 24-year-old architect. Personally, there's something about Ecuador, whether in her aura or beauty, that screams spark to me. I find her stunning. I love how she always looked regal and well styled, and to me, that regality and elegance is perfect for Miss International. I will be keeping my eyes on her because right now she is building momentum and building up as a personal favorite of mine. Number 6, the Philippines. Myrna Esguerra. Philippines did not make it last year, but this year, this could also be a great comeback for the Philippines. Myrna is such a strong runway performer. She has the command, the performance, and the technicalities to deliver in both swimsuit and evening gown. Additionally, her beauty is raw, natural, and is screaming true Filipina beauty. And with all the recent updates that she has posted, I believe Philippines is on the right track, and I am positive that this year a placement will happen. Number 5, Indonesia. Melissa Xaviera Julian. Indonesia made it in the top 5 last year, and this year, Melissa is a medical doctor, and she was my bet to represent Indonesia at Miss International during the national pageant, and I'm so glad that she got the title. She's gorgeous, she can speak English quite well, and I don't really have a full grasp on how she does when it comes to her runway performances, but that's something that I'm really looking forward to see from her. As of the moment, I believe Indonesia has a very strong chance of making it and possibly going as far as top 5 once again. Number 4, Venezuela. Alessandra Guillen. Venezuela is quite successful in the last 2 editions of Miss International, a win in 2023 followed by a runner-up last year, and this year I believe Alessandra is coming as a strong competitor once again that could potentially put Venezuela in the top 5 once more. As early as today, I just think that she's already so well polished and so ready for the competition. I love her overall look, and personally, just looking at the photos and videos of hers where her styling is on point, I believe that she is screaming winner material. So will Venezuela pull a sandwich victory? We'll see. Number 3 goes to Colombia. Catalina Duque. With the exception of their non-placement last year, the previous editions put Colombia at a very good performance at Miss International as well, with their top 5 placements in 2018, 19, 2022, and 2023. This year, they are coming strong once again with Catalina. She looked absolutely gorgeous and she's very active in social works as well. Señorita Colombia has produced caliber contenders, and I am positive that she is a strong threat to put Colombia in a very high position. She needed to find the right styling for her, because I saw in some of her previous posts some stylings which I'm not a huge fan of. However, when they get it right, they get it right big time, because she has Miss International aura into her. Number 2 goes to India. Rouge Sindhu. India is known as one of the pageant powerhouses, but it is quite shocking that they haven't won Miss International yet, and their last placement, oh my gosh, was in 2012, which is also quite unbelievable. When Rouge was announced as their representative, I think it is not only me who saw her as Miss International prototype, and that's why when she was appointed, we were all celebrating, because I felt like it is an incredibly good decision. Rouge is a TEDx speaker, a mental health activist, an author, and a model. She was truly a performer during the nationals, and I think one thing that she needed to work on is her consistency, because that's the reason why I didn't give her a high placement in my final prediction, because prior to the finals, she's a little bit on and off. She's a little bit inconsistent, and I was shocked, surprised, and blown away, because at the finals, oh my gosh, she was super impressive. So I just wish that once she go to Miss International, she doesn't hold back, she gives it all out and be consistent, because we would love for her to do that. And for now, based on her recent updates, I am loving her even more, and I am excited. She could definitely bring India back, not only in the semifinals, but hopefully a strong shot for the win. But my current number 1 and my current favorite for Miss International 2025 is number 1, Peru. Naty Quijano. I have so much love for Peru this year. Let me just start by saying that when I decided to make this list, I haven't heard of her before. But when I checked her profile, oh my gosh, I immediately think that Peru is coming as a crown contender this year. She looked extremely stunning, and to me, she is screaming perfection. I have browsed her photos and videos, and oh my goodness, her styling is impeccable, always on point, and looking at how gorgeous she was at her evening gown photos, I cannot imagine how stunning she would be during the competition. Aside from that, her catwalk videos, flawless. Peru has not won Miss International yet, and this year could be their year. We'll see. This is it. This is my first leaderboard for Miss International 2025, and I am looking forward to know your thoughts, whether you agree with my list or not. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.